Hello, welcome to From the Roots Up. We are starting the next part of this little project, and well, I've got my helper with me over here. You'll notice that the truck is not moving. I don't have air conditioning, and so we have to leave the windows down, which means I can't record and talk while we're on the road. So we're gonna do this in the truck real fast. We are on our way. I've got the trailer hooked up behind me. After our Every Bit Counts challenge video where my daughter decided to plead with the world that she thinks she needs goats, and
I do need goats.
I'm still second guessing a lot of this, but it is something we have considered. So your grandfather, your papa,
has got me a goat.
No. No, you're gonna have to get your own goat. You're not getting out of this. You're still gonna spend your money, and you're gonna have to pick the breed and the size and the age, and you gotta find a deal. But what he has done is offered to pitch in to help me get some structure within which to contain your goat. So I almost can't even pull surprises with them anymore because, well, it used to be because I'm so good at it, and now it's just because I can't say get in the truck and not tell them where we're going without them instantly thinking he's up to something. He would have told me unless he was up to something. So did you have any thoughts or guesses before I turned the camera on why I asked you to ride with me today? Be honest.
It was gonna be something because you had the trailer, but I wasn't sure what it was.
Yeah, well,
I didn't think you were gonna let me get away with a goat because you're gonna make me pay for the goat.
Well,
also, I want to pick my own goat.
Right, that's a pretty big piece of this. Anyway, I found on Facebook Marketplace somebody selling something that it's just one of those things. The timing was perfect. Papa wanted to help. I was looking to see what was out there. I would love to build something. I don't have time to build something, and we don't have, man, buying new structure is so expensive. And so we often browse the used market. I'm hoping we can get this on the trailer and get it home. It is a wire kennel, not like chain link, but like a dog kennel, like you find at Tractor Supply, places like that, with also a wooden shelter, metal covered shelter. So basically think of it like a coop and a run if it were chickens, but larger, that I think is going to be perfect for the goats. I think it's a fair price. We have time this afternoon to go get it, and so we're going to go visit these nice people that are downsizing, and we're going to upsize a little. Now, I don't have a place to put this yet. When we get it home, it's going to sit on the trailer for a little while. I'm going to have to get the tractor, the brush hog, and figure out a flat-ish place where she doesn't have to hike, across 6 acres to get to it. And we'll find a place. And there's still a lot more. She wants a milk goat. That means we have to have a milking station and milking supplies. So this is not a, hey, tomorrow we're going to go find a goat to put in this. It's still a process. But join us as we start the process. All right, we got it loaded up. Here is the shelter. The panels are just laying over the bottom frame to help weigh the shelter down. We got ratchet straps pinning these down. The bricks that were underneath, kind of leveling it, are under all of it. We're gonna see if this will ride all the way home. All right, quick update here. Before I get on the highway, because my AC doesn't work, so I gotta have my windows down to not melt, and it's too loud to record. So Christy and the girls went with some friends to the annual Amish Auction that is not far from where we live. I don't know, 30-40 minutes. drive, and I mean, it's a big deal. It's a fundraiser for their school they do every year, and hundreds and hundreds of animals, but vendor booths. It's almost like a craft fair. Food trucks, all sorts of stuff. Didn't even cross my mind that Taylor would be looking for a goat when she got there. I'm not sure why I didn't think about that. They were going to have some fun with some friends. But Taylor is eyeballing a goat. It's a Nigerian Dwarf doe, already bred, due in December, and she's excited. That fits right into, you know, we don't have to have a buck and a doe. We don't have to go find a buck for our doe. If this works out, this will be the best way for her to get started. Means I'm gonna have to go pick up a goat. Now, I'm not on the road because she already bought it. They've been texting back and forth with me this morning, and because of the way they're doing some of the smaller animals, they're a little worried. Not sure if they're going to sell the whole lot. If they're going to, basically, I don't want her to accidentally bid. I don't want her to buy a whole herd of goats, not understanding that it was, you know, 1 and 7 times the money or something instead of choice, or the whole lot together. So anyway, if she gets one, I got to go anyway so I can bring it home. I decided to stop brush hogging and just head on down and see if I can help. Hopefully this will be an easy thing. It won't be too expensive. She won't be crushed because she is excited, and it'll be they'll sell either choice or they'll sell by tag number, which is really what I think they'll do, but you just never know for sure. So we're gonna run down, check out this auction, and see what we bring home.
So we are at the Amish auction today, and Taylor is hoping to find maybe a goat.
Yeah.
We're gonna see what we see. Let's look around. It is unimaginable how many animals are here for auction today. There's some cows. You could get a Jersey cow, Taylor. Oh, here's the goats, Taylor. There's a bunch. Oh, look at this one. They're very cute. Do you like any of these?
Not really. I think those are all a bit big.
All right, here's some Nigerian dwarves, I think. What do you think, T?
I don't know.
It's overwhelming, isn't it? There's
a lot of goats.
many goats. Oh, look how pretty. There's a bunch in here. Let's go look at these. Oh, Taylor. Look at that. That's kind of exactly what you're looking for.
Exactly what I'm looking for.
It says 2-year-old, blue-eyed, due to kid in December. Which one is she?
She's that one.
With the blue eye. The one sitting down right there. This
You
one?
can tell she's pregnant.
Oh, she's pretty. Oh, how fun. Oh, what do you think?
Hi.
Are you excited?
Yes, I am excited.
Here's the thing though. This is an auction.
This is an auction.
And she only has a certain amount of money. So we'll see. I have no idea. We got her auction number and she got permission from Daddy to bid. But she only has, we'll just see. I don't know. Okay, so tell about this goat that you're going to bid on.
Okay, so it's a Nigerian Dwarf doe, which is the breed that I've been primarily looking at because they're small and they do pretty good amount of milk.
and she's pregnant. She's due to have some kids in December, so that's amazing. That's perfect. Not only that, but she's gorgeous. She has blue eyes and moon spots, which was literally the ideal goat that I dreamed up, and we walked in and there she was. So I'm a little nervous because this is an auction, so we have no idea how much she's gonna go for or if I'm even gonna be able to get her, but we'll give it our best shot.
All right, here we go. Looks like there's a bunch of people leaving. These are probably the ones that came for the craft fair, not the auction, since I don't see any of them pulling trailers. Well, there's one, but this is where we're headed. I'm gonna take this spot right here because it'll be easy to find. I'm right at the end of the porta potties. All right, next step is see if I can find those girls, figure out how much stuff they already bought before I even got here.
$79 to 90. Give me $50 down, by the way. Now $60 down, $50 down, $60 down, you want in? $60 is a big buy, number 1106. $60 on 1106.
You got it?
Yeah, she's over here on this corner.
Okay, I had to interject again slightly. In a minute, you're going to hear what sounds like a guy yelling, "Hey." That is a goat.
Well, she did it. She bid on that goat all by herself. Tell him how much she paid for it.
$60.
$60, Brad. The sheet said kid in December. The guy said November, so I'm gonna guess late November. They're probably not for sure.
This is Lilly. She is a Nigerian Dwarf doe, and she is actually pregnant and expecting, we're not actually sure when. The paper on her cage at the auction said she was due December 24th, but when the auctioneer got up there and was talking to the person who had her, who brought her to the auction, he said November. So we'll be watching to see when she starts getting ready for that, but we are expecting goat kids. She is actually, well, on her sign, so she's not a registered goat, but she is registered stock, so she is from a line of registered goats, and she has outstanding milk. Okay, come back here. And she has actually very good, like, outstanding milk production lines, so that is going to be really cool. I'm very excited about this. So once we have the babies, hopefully I can start learning to milk her. We've had goats before that we were planning on milking, but we never actually invested in the supplies. But now, since this is kind of my project that I'm really excited about doing, I'm hoping to get some stuff, save up and get the supplies and start working on this. So we've just got some hoof clippers that we can use, but in the future I'm probably going to be looking at some different milk pail options, and I'll need a funnel filter for the milk, because that's one of the things, as soon as you, thanks. how about you come back over here? Because one of the things you do in the milk process is after you milk your goat, you take the milk and you run it through a strainer. They make specific milk strainers that will strain out any hair or dirt or anything that falls in or anything that doesn't need to be in there. And after that, one of the things we're going to have to find something to put it in that can easily go in the freezer, because one of the things that I've learned is that it will stay fresher longer and not have as much of a stereotypical goaty taste if you freeze it really quickly. And they said stick it in the freezer. What I've heard is said stick it in the freezer for about an hour, and then you can put it in the fridge and it will last around 5 days and at least be fresh and without a goaty taste. I haven't learned exactly how long total it will last before spoiling, but it will stay fresh for around 5 days. So that'll be fun. Past that, eventually we really want to get like a cream separator, but those are pretty expensive to look into. But I do want to learn how to make butter and cheese, and eventually things like soaps and lotions and a lot of those that can come from this. So this is going to be my project for a while, and I'm super excited. Come here, come here. Show them your pretty face. Look, she's so pretty. So I learned that Nigerian Dwarfs are the only milk breed of goats that has blue eyes, which is really cool, and they're gorgeous. And she's got moon spots, and she's just so pretty. I'm really excited to see what her kids look like. We don't know who she was bred to, but there was a gold buckling at the auction who was about the same age, so that it might be possible that she was bred to him. We don't know, but I think she's going to have some beautiful babies, so be watching for those videos. Be expecting them around either Thanksgiving or Christmas, and we'll see how this goes. And thank you very much to all of the supporters out there who commented on our earlier video and vouched for me to get a goat. We finally convinced my parents to be willing to get one, so we'll see how this goes. Whoa, hi. Hello there.